called Sesemann. I'm a GB marathon runner and I live in Leeds. Before, I studied as a medical degree at Leeds University, started in 2011 and graduated in 2017, and worked as a junior doctor for 4 years before kind of giving that up in order to focus fully on my athletics. Probably would call this maybe like the second act of my marathon career. I made the Olympics in 2024 and that was like a massive goal for me, and really kind of solidified my decisions to kind of leave medicine and really go for becoming a professional marathon runner. And now I'm kind of trying to push that further and really see how far I can really get to. Yeah, 5x3K today, so we'll do that around kind of threshold pace, kind of threshold effort, so that'll be a little bit slower than half marathon pace and probably towards what I want to be at for kind of a marathon fairly soon. So we'll probably do those around 3-minute Ks, and then this evening we'll come back and do 12 by K off a minute, and that'll be a little bit quicker, like 255s, 254s. Training's good at the moment. I've had a really consistent block pretty much since the London Marathon, maybe 2-3 weeks after that. When I got back into my training in kind of mid-May, I've kind of really maintained good mileages. I've had some good races through that. Had a little 5K kind of track season in July, and that culminated in a PB of 13:29, which I was really pleased with. And then I moved on to a couple half marathons. I raced at Antrim kind of 3.5 weeks ago and ran a small PB and got on the podium there, and then raced at Copenhagen last weekend, which was an okay performance. Wasn't the one that I was really hoping for, but it wasn't a bad performance by any means. And I feel like it's been a nice kind of kick up the arse. Maybe not get complacent with my training, with my recovery, with my diet. So that, yeah, these races that are coming up are probably going to go a lot better because of that slightly less than perfect result. I've been coaching Phil for a good 10 years or more now. So yeah, it's been great to see Phil develop since we started. Originally being more focused on a 1500. So yeah, now moving to marathons, it's been a great process, and yeah, just trying to develop that really. Our next race is Brasov 10K, so we're looking forward to that. Hopefully try and get another good run out, and then ultimately move on to marathon side of things. We're going to try something a little bit different in this next phase, where we're going to do Amsterdam Marathon as part of his training build, and then go to Valencia as the main focus 7 weeks later. So yeah, fingers crossed we get something out of this block. How was that? Yeah, it was good. It was good, yeah. I feel like kind of pretty much the right effort. A little bit like tired legs on the last rep when I was out on my own, but yeah, it's always going to be 15K volume at like 3-minute Ks. So yeah, it went well.
My name's Vinny. I'm an Icelandic 5,000 meter runner, based in Hull, but I'm training with Phil just on our quality days. Been training with Phil since September 2023. We went out to Font together. And then after that, I've just been consistently coming down for our quality sessions. And he's a really good training partner. He trains hard, but it's not like senselessly hard. There's like a clear system we're following, and we do really stick to the paces. And he's incredibly consistent. Like, he's only ever bailed on one session before, and that's when his daughter was born. So especially as a 5,000 meter runner, it's kind of perfect for me training with like an elite marathoner. because I want to do a lot of strength work. So I just do, yeah, probably at 70% of Phil's strength work, and yeah, we have a good time doing it, and really do feel like we're a bit of a team. I feel like he really pushes that.
So yeah, coming up in 4 weeks' time, I've got Amsterdam Marathon, and I'm using that in my build-up towards the Valencia Marathon 7 weeks after that. So yeah, I've decided kind of I'm going to do 2 in close succession, and I did this before in Valencia in 2023, and then 10 weeks later in Seville in 2024. And I kind of felt like I was able to improve at both of those marathons, and so I definitely know that my body can take kind of 2 marathons in close succession, and that kind of training stimulus as well. And then there was also some disappointment from the London Marathon this year, and looking at some of the work that I did in the kind of 6-7 weeks leading into that, and some of the really good long runs that I had completed. And my coach and I kind of feeling that maybe we don't need to do these big long runs and training in the same way, and actually we're not too far off running a pretty good marathon in some of these, so why not just do it in a marathon? Get that race experience, get that opportunity at maybe a small PB, yeah, just have that slightly different approach that's kind of motivating and quite exciting as well.
Phil's sessions and training in general has gone really well recently. He PB'd at Antrim in the half marathon. So yeah, where we're at the moment, and the focus being at trying to run a quick 10K, and then try and change a little bit of the emphasis as we go into more of a marathon phase. Yeah, it's we're looking forward to it, and yeah, he is in a good place, and I think the key thing now is just trying to tick over and keep healthy, really.
Yeah, definitely Amsterdam. I'm looking for a small PB. Get into that 2.7s. I only need to be 5 seconds better than I was at Seville a year and a half ago, and I feel like if the conditions are good on the day, then the course and the field is good enough that I should be able to do that. And then yeah, going for Valencia is probably take a little bit more time off my PB, and hopefully I would have run a 2.7 at Amsterdam, so it'd be quite nice to go there and shoot for a 2.6. I became a father almost a year ago. Frankie's now 11 months old, and yeah, there's been some changes to my running and to my life. I now have kind of something that's a lot more important in my life than my running, whereas before the running definitely was kind of my main priority and the thing that I threw everything into. And now I've got something that's 10 times more important than that, and brings me a huge amount of happiness, and it makes me very content. And the running is now like a bonus. It's something that I get to do. It's something that I love doing, and I just want to push as far as I can. And probably from maybe a practical standpoint, I would say, yeah, having a little child, I want to be around, I want to be a present father, and at the moment that means no training camps so far and for the foreseeable future. That just means kind of really embracing training in Leeds and kind of leaning on the people around me here, and yeah, running big mileage here.
How was that?
It was good. Yeah, 12 by K. Pretty much average 255s. Like, yeah, quite comfortable. Running behind Hendo and Vinny. So, yeah, good day. Nice to get a bit of volume in.
Looking beyond Valencia, first and foremost, I want to be like a really good dad, and I want to be kind of present as a father. And secondly is just be as fast as possible. So yeah, I would love to go to another Olympics, and I want to do that, and I want to be a lot better than I was. I was 46th last time, and that's okay. But I really feel like I can keep improving, and something like top 10 is, on a perfect day with perfect prep, is potentially achievable. So yeah, that's kind of the big goal, and yeah, being in that kind of shape means probably being like a 2.5, 2.6 guy, which yeah, I'd really like to do.